Alright guys, what's up? Onelife Bood Club, Total Focus by Brandon Webb. So Johnny Richardson, I had on my podcast, recommended this book. He said he reads it every year. Hearing that, I was like, I gotta read this book. Absolutely amazing. Brandon Webb is a ex-Navy SEAL. Anyone who's a Navy SEAL, for me, has got to have some high credibility in a lot of different things. So I was very excited to read this. The first thing that caught my attention was, if you try to catch two rabbits, you catch none. One of the first things he says in the book. And I really stopped and thought about that. And try to catch two rabbits, you catch none. Basically meaning if you're trying to do two things at once, you're not going to succeed at either one of them. And there's another way of saying that. People always talk about that 80-20 rule. 80% of effort into one thing and that 20% kind of dabbling. And it kind of made me really think about things. Like if we really want to make one thing count, got to put 110% into that one thing and just make that one thing work. So he's basically saying like focus on one thing and do it well. And that goes back to like the Navy SEAL, the way he was trained, the way that he's applied his SEAL training into succeeding at business. Another one of my favorite things he says in this book is how you do anything is how you do everything. And there's been some powerful things he says in this book. How you do anything is how you do everything. And it really made me reflect on my life and what I'm strong at, what I'm weak at, what I need to be better at. And the first thing that came to mind is like, I'm organized and I'm tidy and I'm hardworking, but my car is just a disaster. And I was like, okay, like why is all this part of my life tidy, organized, but this is messy? I'm like, okay, I need to step up everything. So another way you could look at it like, hey, my fitness is great, but my business sucks. Oh, my business is going great, but my fitness sucks. Oh, my relationship sucks. You need to, kind of like Tony Robbins says, is raising your standards. But I guess what he's saying is raising your standards equally over your entire life. So you do everything on the same level. So everything's crap, you need to bring everything up. Or if this is really good and this is bad, you need to step everything up and bring it on the same level. There's a saying in it, one team, one fight. And what I got out of that, and this is only my perception and my interpretation of the book, one team, one fight. So meaning who you hire, who you bring on, the culture, the goals that the business has, making sure everybody's aligned and everybody's got the same goal and everybody's working together. And I could see how that relates, obviously in the SEALs, you got a small team, everyone's got to be on point, everyone's got to be the same goal, same focus, so they're efficient and they get the job done. And he's relating that back to business. You got a business, whoever you bring in your team, whoever's in your culture, making sure you're all got that narrow focus, you're all focusing on that one thing, and you're all there to get that one job done. Another thing he says, like, failing is not quitting. Like, failing is learning. And I feel like a lot of people get caught up on this, that failing isn't a bad thing. I like to say fail fast, fail forward. The quicker you fail, the quicker you succeed. There's nothing wrong with failing. Failing's only failing when you give up. However you want to say it. There's a million different things I got out of a million different books on failing. But failing's only failing when you quit. You learn so much by actually taking action. And rather than sitting back, perfectionist paralysis analysis. So many people try to perfect, plan, procrastinate before they take any action. And I guess what I'm getting out of it is like you learn so much by taking action. And if you do make a mistake's only a mistake when you repeat it. So whatever you make a mistake, you learn from it, you grow from it, you adapt from it, don't repeat it. Make that new mistake next time. But by doing so, you're always moving forward and you're always progressing. And then I don't want to tell you everything about the book. Last thing was just embracing the suck. If something's hard, something's going bad, embrace it, deal with it, learn, understand that you will get through it. But at the time, it is what it is, and there's no point complaining about it, blaming someone else, pointing the finger. Just deal with it. Right now, I'm going through my own work. We're going through our own like suck, just learning to embrace it and go through the motions. But if you want, okay, so with this book, you want to become a better leader, you want to bring the quality of life up, you want to level everything up, I highly recommend reading this book. Total Focus, Brandon Webb. Check it out.